Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here. Today is December 16th, 2018, the Good Sunday, coming to a close on the weekend, and this is day 16 of the 31 days of David's Tea. So, folks, we are finishing up the Great Outdoors collection with Blueberry Muffin. Is this a fruit infusion? Yeah. Fruit infusion tea or tisane. So here is the description. How do we like to start our mornings? With a blueberry muffin, of course. That varies for me. And with apple, raisins, carrots, and blueberries. This sweet and slightly tart tea is the breakfast of champions. And the ingredients include apple, raisins, carrot, hibiscus, blossoms, beetroot, yogurt bits. Okay. Blueberries, cornflower blossoms, natural and artificial flavorings. And for those that are allergic or have any sensitivities, this contains milk because of the yogurt bits. So how did I brew this tea up? I have my different mug this time. It's called the Office Worker's Prayer. So I brewed up between 10 and I'll say 12 ounces. It's not 16. I never brew the full 16 ounces. 2 perfect spoons of the tea in 200 degrees Fahrenheit water. I let this steep for about 5 to 6 minutes, which is okay because David's Tea's recommendation has from 4 to 7 minutes of steeping time is fine. This has 0 caffeine, which I guess so. Should have get something with a little bit of caffeine in it, but I'm trying this for sake of completion and for curiosity. Okay, so I'm gonna pour some out into my hand. And folks, let me tell you, the set, when I read the ingredients, I was like, oh, there's no chocolate component or whatever, but I don't know, I get a chocolate scent. Maybe my nose is off or something. But yeah, when I took a whiff of that blueberry muffin, it smelled like there was a chocolate component in there. So here is the tea. You can see the cornflower blossoms, the apple, kind of, sort of, y'all. A little bit of the dried hibiscus, raisins. Yeah. It's the good swash right there. Okay. Oop. Oh, I dropped something. Oh, I'm gonna vacuum up anyway, so not too bad. I just don't like to drop anything if I could help it. Okay. So, folks, weekend's coming to a draw, or a close rather, not a draw. And afterwards, I gotta get ready to go to church, so try to be quick about this. So, here we go. This is the tea. Can't really see like the hue of the brewed liquid, but we'll just go in for the taste. Hopefully my hair doesn't get in the way. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. So I get blueberries. Definitely get the blueberries because it's tart and, it doesn't have any sweetener, but it is tart. So definitely get blueberries. Don't really taste anything else, y'all, but the blueberries. So there's probably a lot of dry blueberries in there. It shouldn't be the case because blueberries are like way towards the bottom. I'm guessing that's the flavoring kicking in. But yeah, it is definitely tart. I get it. So I'm going to put in my perfect spoon of Dave's honey. Okay. Oop. It hasn't really been cool, folks. Like, it's been getting warmer, which is, godsend for me, because I do not like the cold, like I stated before. But, I mean, like, when I first started 31 Days of David's Tea, like, it was super chilly. Like, we're talking 40s and even 30s, even 20s, folks. So the fact that it's not really that cold, I still like to drink. Okay, it should be enough. Still like to drink the hot cup of tea during this time of year, but I find that it's calling for it less and less. But I won't count my eggs before they hatch, because hey, we could be having a cold front later on this evening, and then it affects the rest of the week. So okay, sorry about that little sidetrack. With the tape, or with the perfect spoon of honey, let's give this a try. Okay, so with the honey, this makes it come together more as a blueberry muffin, rather than if it was unsweetened, it just tasted like blueberry herbal tea or something. So it's kind of reminding me that, this is as close as it could get to a blueberry muffin. But I think that the flavorings is what's doing the overhaul. It's masking the apple, raisins. I wouldn't say the yogurt, because the yogurt is also lending its tartness to the herbal infusion. So, yeah, I think it's really the flavorings, the natural and artificial, that's like crowding this tea. But let's give it a verdict, shall we, y'all? So, in the case of blueberry muffin, another thing, I am so sorry. I noticed that I do this a lot. Is like, I'll show y'all, but I'm only showing y'all the French name. I have to put it like down here, if I'm not mistaken. So, in the case of blueberry muffin fruit infusion by David's Tea, unsweetened, I'd actually give an okay. Um, yeah, I mean, it tastes okay. Like, if they were to just drop the muffin part, like, when you say muffin, I'm thinking that it's gonna have like a sort of bakery, a cake sort of mouthfeel to it. Um, with unsweetened, it just tastes like, hot and diluted blueberry water, like, or blueberry flavored water. Now, when you sweeten this tea, then I feel as though it's closer to a blueberry muffin. So I would give the sweetened blueberry muffin tea a good, but unsweetened it's okay. Like, if you just called this blueberry tea or whatever, or didn't allude to it being like a akin to food, then I would rate good, because oh yeah, I taste the blueberry. It's got this tart essence, and I like it. But if you're alluding to food, in my taste preferences, I want to see if this tea is going to mimic the food in both sweetened and unsweetened. And I know some of you might say that, oh, it's usually not done unless you sweeten it or whatever, but Republic of Tea, cup of cake, and cup of chocolate, unsweetened, their tea still reminds me of said food that each respective tea blend is, based on. So, like, they have a pound cake. Ooh, excuse me. They have a pound cake, I think. I forgot. It's called vanilla cupcake or something of that nature. They have a blueberry bundt cake, which unsweetened, I could still taste like a cake aspect, or a mouthfeel in the sip. Whereas opposed to this, it just tastes like a blueberry tea, whatever. Just your run-of-the-mill blueberry tea. So, yeah, if I had to compare it to another tea that has a food component tied to it, Republic of Tea's blueberry bundt cake, try that unsweetened and then sweetened. And, like, try this blueberry muffin. I don't know if this is even still in stock as of today, but unsweetened, this tastes like regular blueberry tea, but Republic of Tea's blueberry bundt rooibos tea still tastes like a bundt cake with a hint of blueberries. Like, the blueberries still are present in the sip, but it tastes like you're sipping a liquefied cake. It's just not as sweet because you didn't add any additional sweetener, and that sort of tea doesn't have any, I believe it doesn't have any sweetener in the blend. So, unsweetened, it's okay, but sweetened, it's good. So, folks, that's going to do it for today's episode of 31 Days of David's Tea. I want to thank you all for joining me yet again. One collection down. Well, I should say another collection down, because this is the third collection that I've had. So 3 collections down. Gotta go for some more. I don't know how many or how much I'm gonna do, but definitely got more collections to go through. Gotta actually go to the Batcave and retrieve another collection. So let's see what we're gonna pull out for tomorrow, y'all. So any questions, comments, suggestions, small talk, y'all know the drill. Don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Tell me what you think. Any and all comments are welcome, greatly appreciated. And folks, I will see you tomorrow, day 17. We keep the train rolling. And new collection. So that's something to look forward to. And y'all have yourselves a great day today and every day. Have a great rest of your weekend. Whoa, can't talk. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one here. Bye now.